So let's talk signage a little bit. This particular project I want to talk about today was for SPB Hospitality, which is the parent group of a number of restaurants that you probably heard, like Logan's Roadhouse and things like that. And their corporate offices are in Houston, Texas. They are in the business of starting restaurants, and sometimes they acquire a new chain, or maybe another chain falls off or is sold. And so in their corporate offices, they had this desire for a signage piece that allowed for easily changing in and out, the smaller signage for those restaurants. The graphic design department did the design concept. So the overall aesthetic of what you're seeing came from their in-house graphic department. They had their own logo colors, Pantone colors that we worked with, and they had materials in mind that they wanted. Where we were able to help was to produce the design for, well, we fabricated everything, but the design for the smaller wood pieces and how they would interact and be able to be easily changeable. And what it really comes down to is that they're magnetic. So each one of those wood plaques can come on and off. That the bulk of the sign is aluminum, which is not magnetic, but the metal mesh is steel. And that is where the magnets actually interact, and the wood signage is held on. So one thing that was super tricky about that is that those pieces you're seeing are solid white oak, and they are an inch thick, and the larger ones are 2 inches or 2 feet wide. So it's exceptionally heavy. So we used the rare earth magnets, but it was a little bit of trial and error to see how many magnets it was going to take to hold them in place without sliding or slipping. And to add to that, this signage sits right next to the freight elevator. So it goes up and down, creates vibrations on the wall, and the signage nearest to the freight elevator was slipping for a couple of weeks. And so we had to go back in with a few more magnets to make that hold up. But ultimately, the desire to be able to easily change in and out signage was achieved, and it's just a matter of CNC cutting a new wood sign, taking one away, adding one up. Hope you enjoy.